Imagine every second that capital flows through a market, a city, a nation. It's not just money moving, it's life itself speeding up or grinding to a halt. Look around. Frustration is everywhere. Founders stuck in endless loops of fundraising with no real breakthroughs. Investors watching their bets get swallowed by outdated systems that reward the safe and smother the bold. Leaders drowning in red tape that kills the spark of innovation. That sharp sting of impotence, knowing the energy exists, but wondering why it can't break free, is palpable. This pain isn't just bad luck. It's proof that the flow of capital, blindly managed, can choke the very societies it should build. Here's the brutal truth. Capital is not neutral. It either breathes power into a society or suffocates it. The flow, the direction, the purpose, it all matters more than anyone admits. Capital poured into stagnant, ossified institutions multiplies inequality, nurtures corruption, and kills true progress. It feeds the comfortable and starves the disruptors, creating a society full of puppets and no puppeteers. The rage you feel when you see the same old powers cashing in on stagnation, that's your signal. Capital in the wrong hands will rot everything. It will kill the future before it even gets a chance to be born. But here's the raw edge where it flips. Capital can also be the pulse of liberation, the fuel for rebirth. How? Stop thinking of capital as just cash or numbers. Think of it as a lifeline, a message, a promise of what the future could be. Direct your capital where the system ignores it. The founders solving problems no one else dares to touch. The ideas too dangerous for the sleepy market. The leaders who reject comfort and safe bets. Don't throw money into the fire hoping it burns old burdens away. Strategically inject capital as an act of defiance against mediocrity. Become the network that funds not the status quo, but the impossible. Build alliances not with the many, but with the few who carry the vision that will remake the world. Here's exactly what to do. Cut loose from the false promises of stability that trap your capital in dead ends. Hunt relentlessly for ventures that don't just make money, but remake reality. Invest in people who are fiercely individual, but fiercely connected, because isolated brilliance fails. Forge partnerships that turn capital into dynamic, living networks. Push for meritocracy so every dollar follows ability, not identity or legacy. Reject nationalism. Your capital should be global, untethered, flowing where it is most fiercely needed, transcending borders and limiting loyalties. And don't just park your capital on the next big thing. Use it as a weapon against systems that kill freedom, that turn people into processors, that smother daring. Demand that every investment challenge traditional ideas of worth. Make your capital a catalyst for absolute freedom, where the self is built, tested, and unleashed. The engine of breakthrough ventures that throw off shackles of inherited constraints. This is a call to violent clarity. To stop being complicit in a world where capital is a blunt instrument that props up decay rather than drives evolution. It's about owning the rage, the impatience, the unbearable hunger inside for more. More impact, more truth, more raw, unfiltered becoming. Because when capital flows through the right veins, aligned with vision and rebellion, it doesn't just fund projects, it revives souls and rebuilds societies from the ashes of their own illusions. So do not waste time. Find the bold, the singular, the misunderstood. Fuel them with relentless strategic capital. Build the networks of the future. Destroy the systems that reward the comfortable. Because societies won't just survive on capital. They will rise or fall by the capital that flows, by the fire it ignites, or the poison it spreads. Choose to be the flow that creates. Choose to be the pulse that never dies.